it looked like some out of Rocky IV. It was like Drago, and he's running, and oh yeah, and it's like, I know which one I don't want to meet on a battlefield.
Sutton Council, you'll be pleased about this one. They're advising staff not to ask for Christian names because it's going to offend someone. If I said to you, what's your Christian name? You could be like, well, how dare you? I'm a Muslim.
Yeah. We get these stories pop up all the time, such as about not wishing people Merry Christmas, about saying...
I go out my way to wish people Merry Christmas and Christmas, by the way.
Not using the word blackboard or whiteboard, using the word chalkboard or whatever. No manhole colours, they're called maintenance covers. We have this crap all the time, and it's usually just one or two idiots in the council, in the government department, who come up with it, and then the press jump on it. They're not real. It's not really an issue. It just shows where we're wasting money in the public sector. Who's having these discussions?
People who get paid too much and are not working hard enough.
Yeah,
clearly.
at home.
Yeah. The MOD recently announced that 1/5 of our armed forces are not fit to fight. They're not very healthy.
Doesn't surprise me. Well,
1/5 of the armed forces.
Well, that's because they did what the police did. They had to lower recruitment to employ more women. So if you lower recruitment standards to get more women to join, then that also allows fat, overweight, lazy men to join as well. So all these things happen by lowering, and then we had to lower recruitment more to make sure ethnic minorities could join. Not because they don't make good soldiers, it's because the ones who would make good soldiers are being directed by their parents to be solicitors and dentists and doctors. So we have to get the ones who can't be that. So they get sent to join the army. And because we need equity, we need so many, and we lower the standards again. I read something, I couldn't find figures on the English army when I was writing my book on feminism, but I found the stats for the American army. I can't remember how many women are in the American army, but it's something like 97% of all leg injuries are females.
Oh, you told me about this.
In the army.
Yeah.
They're not strong enough. That's why we call them the weaker sex.
Yeah.
So even when we get them to pass the fitness and get them to join, they hurt themselves more.
They get injured because they can't tolerate the same. Yeah.
So looking at the British Army, 20% can't fight. Yeah, because the fat, the mental health, they wear makeup. I'm talking about the men. They've got makeup on. They've got blue hair, high heels. Call me Dorothy. We've got people like that in the army now. We've got people with mental health issues in the army because you can't discriminate.
I'm envisaging an army populated by people like you and me, basically.
Yeah,
slightly overweight, unfit, middle-aged men.
Well, they're not middle-aged. They're still young, but they're not what you imagine an army. A couple of years ago, there was a recruitment advertisement for America and for Russia, and the American one was a cartoon. It was this little girl. I was raised in San Francisco, and I went to pride marches, and I was very lucky because I had two mummies, and then I joined the army to be all I could be, and now I run this missile battery mobile unit, and then it's showing you the Russian advertisement on TV to recruit people. It looked like some out of Rocky IV. It was like Drago, and he's running, and oh yeah, and it's like, I know which one I don't want to meet on a battlefield.
And we've seen that in California recently. We've seen that with the DEI thing, that boat in New Zealand, but also with the
fires in New Zealand,
in California. Yeah.
If you find yourself in a burning building, it's your fault because I can't carry you out.